if you were to follow the Churnet River from its point of origin in the Jotun Mountains through the yeomanry and all the way down to where it eventually is lost in the Shriekenmire, there is only one tavern that could lay claim to being the finest watering hole in all of the yeomanry. And oddly, you would have to travel the entire length of that river to arrive at the last village before the river itself is lost. That is, of course, the small village of Threshold. Threshold sits in the shadow of a family keep, Palfrey's Keep, and it has seen fortunes turn over the centuries that it has been in operation. What you see here is one of its more unfortunate years. But what I'd ask you to do, with your mind's eye, is imagine this place with a comforting blanket of soft snow on it. Strong stone walls around it, and signs of bounty from the puffing smoke that comes from the chimneys, from the heavy laden baskets of food as people rush back to their homes, and the sounds of mirth that come from the most famous watering hole in the region, a tavern called the Silver Boulet, named by a group of adventurers and friends after one of their many, many eventful adventures. If you were to approach the Silver Boulet, there's a couple of things that would stand out. For one, there is the strange to the uneducated eye, but detailed and enthralling stone sculptures that sit outside, seemingly impossibly fashioned either by a stonesmith who is unmatched in their lifetime in skill and ability, or someone gifted with magic, sharing many of the same such talents. When you walk in, you'd be accompanied, you would see a few things. For one, a group of locals, almost filling the tavern. This truly is the home away from home for the people of Threshold, and those travelers who make their way up and down the Churnet. It almost indeed makes it worth the trip all the way down the Churnet to where it forks off into the Wolcott. Did I say Thurmaster?
You said Threshold.
Threshold. Forgive me. Thurmaster. What you would also see inside, hanging on the walls, are many fine objects from Elvish history. Not things that are displayed as plunder or as booty, things that are treasured, minor items, but while their value may be modest, the skill and history that they demonstrate truly are something that one could spend an entire evening studying, walking through the crowds at the Silver Boulet. You would see in the corner near the fireplace a very heavy and very large shield sitting next to a dozing dwarf. Big, bushy, brown beard. And on the mantle, above the fireplace, you would see a small stone statue. An exquisite and almost lifelike depiction of a rogue, an elf in fact. Two blades nearly drawn and crouched down. And through the crowd, we would see two children come running over to the other figure dozing in front of the fireplace. This person has a wild beard, very long gray hair, but the strange pointed ends of their ears poke through, suggesting this is not someone solely of the legacy of these treasures that line the walls, but someone of mixed ancestry. One of the kids grabs the boot of one of the sleeping man. He awakens and almost knocks over the loot that is sitting near his shoe. He looks down at the child and says, "What is it?" And the young boy whispers into the girl's ear, who then repeats to the half-elven man, "A song." And the half-elven man says, "A song. Well, what should it be? Something new?" And the child, both the kids shake their heads. Kids prefer the classics. Ah. Then perhaps something of one of my older compositions. How about the Fang of Fireheart Mountain? The kids shake their heads. The Doom that came to Threshold. Again, shaking their heads. The Night Below. The kids again, shake their heads. Well, what is it you wish then? The boy, emboldened by speaking to this old man, goes over and whispers something in his ear. Oh. It has been a while. But yes, we can do that one. The sun is still up. The fire burns hot. And the cheer in here is sufficient for such a sad and unexpected tune. Picks up the lute. Then, per the request of discerning fans, I present the Nemesis Revelation. And at that, heads turn in the tavern. Chairs are rotated to hear the tale of the Nemesis Revelation. And for those listening at home, yes, Nemesis Revelation was the name of my Nine Inch Nails cover band in high school. And for those listening at home, welcome to the Dungeon Musings YouTube channel. My name is Kevin Madison, and I will be your friendly Dungeon Master this evening for our very special Session 200 of our ongoing Night Below campaign, playing Carl Sargent's outstanding mega adventure, Night Below. And we are currently playing this with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition at the time of recording the current version of the game. We have a full cast today, or a full crew for our players. We have a very full session to get through, so I'm going to waste no time and introduce you to the stars, not only of tonight's session, but of this campaign in general. I'll go the order I've got you guys on the screen here. Why don't you tell us who you are and who you're playing tonight. First up, we have our resident armor smith and Greyhawk's OKS tank, Dave.
Thanks, Kev. Yeah, I'm Dave. I'm playing Alisha Taliesin, and she is an 8th level human paladin of St. Cuthbert.
Awesome. Next up is Will.
I'm Will. I'm playing Chael. He's a 8th level elf cleric of Coralon.
Nice. Next up is John.
Hey everyone, I am John, and I am playing Dorman Kettleborn, the invisible gnome College of the Cat Bard.
Nice. Next up is Jeffrey.
Hey everybody, I'm Jeff, and I'm playing Kalador. He is an elven fighter rogue, and he is 9th level.
Next up is George.
Hey everybody, I'm George. I'm playing Knox, who is a human wizard of the School of Avocation / cleric of Thurston, and currently at a total of 9th level.
Nice. And last, but certainly not least, is Andrew.
Hi everyone, I'm Andrew, and I'm playing Shuk2 Gemfinder, a Forbidden Ranger.
Nice.
The 8th level.
Guys, we have no time for a recap. We need to jump right into things. So,
Oh no.
let me bring us over.
Well, that's question, George. Just dive in.
Yep, I'll just go with it.
Here we go.
When in doubt, magic missile.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Let
Or maybe
me
rival.
now, as for George and John, reminder or a first-time notification. The map on this does not doesn't snap to the grid. So you just need to move your characters carefully. I'll shift ping to sort of where everybody is around. I'll also ask John and George to kindly click on initiative so we can get you in the initiative tracker.
Welcome to session 200. Roll initiative.
Exactly.
Nice. All right. So Dorman's going to be right after Legazi, and Knox, you are right here. Knox and Alisha, what are your respective dexterities?
16.
I think you are higher. Alisha, yours is 14, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. So that puts you there. All right. So, our first action would be Legazi. If I was not spending the first action to use a legendary / villain action.
Oh man.
So, I am going to... This creature who has just passed through Cal and Chael and seemingly slain them, which looks like this, guys.
Very pleasant.
It passes through and unleashes 2 bolts at Legazi. And Legazi takes
A nap.
Yeah.
something like
Permanent nap.
some call it that.
A dirt nap.
Dirt nap.
Yeah.
All right, that is a total of 30 points of damage. So Legazi,
Save or have? No.
yeah, this is unfortunately an attack, and even worse, Alisha, you are certain. You can see spiritual form of hers pass by and
Hold up. What?
join the spirits in that other thing. Dorman, you're up next. What are you doing?
Fudge.
You may be muted, John.
I am.
In which case, here we go. For session 200, we get to toast Mo.
Right.
To Mo.
Okay, so horrible noises.
Yeah, you can
death.
hear down the hallway to your right, there's the scream of something. You go ahead, you have a move, you have an action, you have a bonus action.
I'm going to flick up my hand and activate a ring and cast the blink spell from it.
Nice. Okay, so as an action,
Yep, and then I will move in to see what's going on. And make a beeline to my downed companions.
this thing sees you. Okay.
Okay.
Once you
and
get to
then-
there, John, would you kindly give us a Constitution saving throw? You want to astonishing fortune that, or
Probably. Sounds like a good idea.
it's a
There we go.
Probably.
DC 70. Okay, so you're hit with a wave of nausea as you hit there. Something is pulsing out and pulling you back. There is something terrible coming from that creature. Anything else, Dorman?
I'm gonna toss a bardic inspiration to the down form of Kalador if I can.
Yeah, I think you can. Like, they don't have to accept it. There's no conscious thing. I just don't know if you can target a downed creature.
I don't know if he's dead or just down, or I just
from the white and lifeless form, he does seem down. We'll say for now you can. So, Cal, you have a point of bardic inspiration.
the D8.
Nice.
Is that it for you, Dorman?
Yes, and I think at the end of my turn, I fade into the ethereal plane.
On a roll, you got to roll a dice, don't you?
That's
At the end of each of your turns, roll a d20.
Oh, I should.
Yep. In role-playing games, it is sometimes helpful.
I do not.
Okay. You do not? Oh, no! Knox, what are you doing?
So first of all, I don't know.
Hold that thought.
Oh, no. Am legendary.
Legendary action. To see that spirit that came in cry out and charge towards Dorman. Dorman does a 17 hit you.
It sure does.
Dorman, I need you to give us a wisdom save, DC 14.
That's my weakest save.
No.
I still made it.
Nice. Don't get too confident there, pal.
Well, I said it after I rolled it, so you know.
Let's see. That is 13 points of psychic damage. If you have any resistance to psychic, just be sure to have that then. Rounding down. Sorry, that was my action. Knox, what are you doing?
So I don't know what's going on. So exactly. So I'm gonna just move 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I'll kind of get right behind Dorman here.
Okay. And you can see on top of there,
yeah.
this thing seems to be made of like numerous spectral, tortured souls of orcs bound together into one form.
That's the one up here, correct? Not
That
the one that
is
just
no. That
Dorman.
one seems to be to have some kind of fissure in the second. Oh, and hold on. How far away are you? Would you give us a Constitution save, please?
Yes, I will. Here we go.
Do you have any bonuses against poison or negative energy? You can apply that.
No. I wish I did.
Okay.
Nope. Astonishing fortune.
Okay.
Nope.
You are poisoned.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'm like half on. I have disadvantage on all kinds of checks, like or something.
Good question. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to refer to my Griffin Saddlebag GM screen that just showed up today. Disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's like everything in the game. What am I doing? That's not so bad. It's just most things you're rolling.
That's true, but I can circumvent that which I was intending to do anyway, so it's going to be okay on this turn at least.
All right, so you got an action.
Right, so
and a
I'm
bonus
poisoned. So my action is going to be I'm going to upcast a magic missile.
Yeah.
Do I know? Am I aware which of those two did that to me? Can I tell, or I just no? I don't know. Okay.
You can take a bonus action to try and use Arcana to get a sense of what's going on here, or religion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Arcana or religion, dealer's choice.
All right, Arcana, just because that's my go-to. 15.
Definitely that thing. There is something most. It's almost as if something is. There is a fissure between this. This is not simply a powerful creature. The way this is pulling in, and the way you can sense with both your divine and arcane senses, it is a hole into somewhere.
Yikes. Okay.
What do you do?
I just, on instinct, I'm going to upcast a magic missile at it.
Okay.
So I think it lets me choose level. No, it doesn't. So I'm casting it at 4th level. So I wind up getting a total of 6 missiles.
Okay.
So that's 1. So I wish it would give me a choice to choose a level, but here we go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that is
13,
6, 9, 14.
22, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds right. Yep.
Okay. Here we go. So it tears into this thing, but it's almost like self-healing cloth tears into this thing, and then it affected it. Just not very much. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Got it. All right, that's it.
Alisha, what are you doing?
She looks at the creature in the corner, holds Oathkeeper up, and says, "You will fall."
Nice.
I now have a sworn enemy until slain or till 7 days.
Okay.
And don't remember what that does for Oathkeeper because I don't have my notes for some reason.
Is it in your character sheet?
I was writing. Just looking in my.
See,
I have Oathkeeper two-handed.
Okay, let's see here.
Thought I'd written
Oh,
it
you
down.
don't have it in there. Yeah, I thought you had recorded. Did you put it on the bio and info? No.
No. I was checking my tablet earlier to see if I wrote it here in the game notes.
Amulet of the Oracle. Yeah, you don't have it listed in there. Is it under the bio? Rope of Climbing? No. Okay. Well, I mean, great job with swearing the oath. It should be a benefit to know what the hell it did. I can tell you. Hold on here. Hold on.
I will write this down.
Okay.
And then put it in my character sheet.
Yep. Well, first you're going to take the rest of your actions. So. You can do this while you take an action. You have advantage on the attack. They get no benefit of cover, and if you hit, it does an additional 3d6 bludgeoning damage. You have, while the sworn enemy lives, you have disadvantage on attack rolls with all other weapons.
Right.
So that is what you're getting. Advantage, an additional 3d6 damage. So what are you doing, Alisha, for the rest of your turn? Apart from your awesome oath. Oh, and
she is going.
Would you give us a
Constitution save?
con save, please? Yeah. Here it comes. Big money. No problem at all. Okay.
Okay, so she's going to move
Yep.
to there. You get an attack of opportunity on that orc dude.
I don't think zomboids get the attacks of opportunity, to be honest.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good then.
They might
and
actually.
then-
Hold on. Let me just check the credits on this. If it's a Zack Snyder project, then then they most certainly do.
That's right.
Although their attacks of opportunity are usually in slow motion, so they're pretty hard, pretty easy to avoid.
Yeah.
So, Rebel Moon coming out on Friday. Okay. Let's see.
This whole game has been an ad for Rebel Moon. We've been planning for 200 sessions.
Exactly.
Average.
Now it comes to 5 years of planning. Now we know. All right. They do get an attack of opportunity, so let me just try and hit you. Now, I do not.
Okay. So then Alisha swings, and it's a 16, but I'm in the middle of Sacred Weapon, which is an extra +3.
Yeah. Okay.
So 6 points of damage plus 3d6.
It will be 9 points damage plus 3d6, isn't it? Did you? Does that include the 6 that you rolled there?
The +3 is only to hit.
Okay, that's actually to hit. Then is that a 19 to hit, or does that include your +3?
19 to hit.
+3.
It doesn't give me. I don't get a prompt to add bonuses.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay. Then yes, that is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, so an extra 3d6. Oh, brutal.
Okay.
But I'm not done yet.
You have a second attack.
I have a second attack.
I think that 3d6 only is once per turn. Let me double check. Actually, I don't think that's right. Now that I've said that out loud, I think we looked at it last time. And
it's
we were
until they're dead.
Yeah. Yeah. So go ahead. Ignore me. Go ahead and make your second attack.
Okay, second attack with Oathkeeper. And
that is a hit. Go ahead and roll your extra damage.
Come on. That's
Okay.
Better.
All right. Then it is Kalador's turn. But allow me to make three small adjustments here. Cal, and I'm just going to move Chael up here too. because... Oh, you know what? Let me move this.
Dave, did you just roll a weather check? Something happened.
No, I didn't do it.
Okay, where did I put it?
Kalador is now a disciple of Thurston. He's got glowing eyes. Got glowing eyes to replace the black ones.
Yeah, actually, that's a good question. How many souls do you get?
All of them.
Because I already gave one over. So, I don't think I can do it again.
Chael
Oh, man.
and Cal. You're not certain what's happened, but you are both standing next to one another, cold, damp, and standing atop a yawning black abyss on a tiny outcropping of stone, enveloped in an icy, chill fog. Time here passes differently. Chill. You spare a look at Cal. Cal wordlessly gives you a look to suggest what the fuck is happening. And Chill, why don't you give us a intelligence check with your best trained skill to reflect your undead knowledge with advantage.
Okay, so yeah, that's probably going to be religion.
Okay.
And then, let's see, what is it? Yeah, advantage, so...
Okay. 24.
Didn't need it, but...
We talked before what that creature was. Do you remember the name that sages give to it?
No, I do not remember the name.
Cal, do you recall?
Of the thing we're fighting? No, I don't remember.
A Dread Lord.
Oh, yeah, okay. As soon as you say it, I remember. Yeah.
Chill, you recall this thing passing through, you recall pain. And you know that as a fissure to what happens after life, you have been pulled into this. Where you stand is your eternal souls trying to comprehend the precarious situation they find themselves in. Below you, oblivion. But above, a small, glowing halo. Distance means little in a place like this, but it is far too far away for you to reach, and it is out over the vast chasm. It must have been the indomitable will to live that each of you possesses that allowed you to cling to this. It must be truly a fearsome will that both of you have to survive. What do you do?
So you're saying the halo effect is not only above us, but away from us as well? Am I understanding that right? Okay, I want to make sure.
Were you to drop through it, you would find only the waiting abyss.
Okay.
And you are not there.
Right.
Would you each give us, I know this is unprecedented, but a perception check, please?
Surely not perception. It's all right.
Cal, tell us what is going on in your mind to be so disoriented here.
I think it just literally is that pure disorientation, just like you know, this is not like any time I've fallen in battle previously. I've never, you know, he's just sort of blacked out and then, you know, come back to. This is like immediately being swept somewhere very foreign. And
what's the expression on his face?
He's probably looking to Chael of like, you know, for an explanation, waiting for Chael to sort of say something, probably. So it's a look of like, you know, when are you going to tell me where we are? Basically.
What do you say, Chow?
Oh, okay.
Cal seems both concerned and confused.
That's a good way to put it.
We're in between the material and whatever step is next.
And that's when, Chael, you hear it. Voices. You are not alone. And those voices that are coming through the fog towards where you stand on this precipice speak the Orcish tongue.
Oh, wonderful.
There must be at least 20.
Oh.
And we will leave you. But I will tell you, somewhere else in that pale realm, a figure, robed, looks over and in a rush rises. Let us return to the waking world.
Kevin, do we need to make death saves or not?
Not yet.
Okay.
You are secure in a position right now. If those things reach you, though, then is the time to worry. Now, Shuck 2. What are you doing?
Jeez. Okay. I am going to I'm gonna take a shot at the thing. I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Okay. At which, the thing that is on Dorman or the thing that is...
Sorry, no, the one by Alisha in jail.
That one's the Dreadlord, right?
I just got a message from one of you guys reminding me, you know what, guys, I'm going to take one more legendary action.
Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
Open their mouth.
This is one of the great things about playing with other DMs is...
I didn't really do that.
Who the hell reminded him?
The guy who serves the Lord of Chaos. Come on. Come on.
Gotta be the...
All right, so it again. First, we'll try and... Knox, let's hit you, buddy.
Okay.
Does a 17 hit you?
I'm sure it does. I'll double check though. Yeah, by a huge amount.
Okay, so here's the upside. Poison does not affect saves, so you can make a save. Constitution save. DC 17, please.
Nope.
Oh, you know, ignore me. I'm confusing monsters here. So the upside is you don't take, you don't have to save against anything. The downside is you take 11 damage from the first hit.
11 from the first hit. Okay. All right.
And then, oof, that's not good. So it misses with a second attack.
Okay.
And while you cannot feel it or see it, you can't see it, you can feel something has moved from you to it. It is bolstering itself with your very life force. Shuck 2, your turn. What are you doing?
Okay. Thanks, Dave, for the reminder. I guess I've only got a couple spell slots left, and we need Cure Wounds. But
I think what he was saying is that Hunter's Mark was still active, and you were shifting it around.
No, that's the whole thing. It wasn't active this battle.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't sure. Because I remember in one of the last battles you were shifting it around, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I shifted around in the battle where we were in the room over here.
Okay.
But it's been but then we took a short rest. So it's gone. I've got only a couple spell slots, and I'm trying to save the Cure Wounds. So I'll risk without it. I mean, it only gives me a d6 extra damage. It's really not.
We need to kill that thing, though. That thing is draining other people's life forces to keep itself alive, and it's summoning creatures.
Okay. Yeah. No, that's fair.
That's right. It can summon creatures. Thanks for the reminder, Dave.
What? No.
Summon creatures.
Oh.
That one's on you.
Y'all gotta learn.
All right. That's fair. So bonus action casting Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
I have one spell slot remaining.
Everything in this game sounds like the Paladin judgment sound from World of Warcraft about 4 years ago. So,
and it's a sharpshooter shooting at it. Okay.
go right ahead.
I'm just waiting for roll 20 to. There we go.
There you go. So 18. That's 15. That is a miss.
Yeah.
You want to astonishing fortune that? See if we can
See
get all of it out of the way in the first hour.
Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah.
Go right ahead. There you go. 19 is precisely what you need. 20 points of damage. Go ahead and roll your Hunter's Mark damage as well.
Yep.
Nice.
That's 5k. Here we go. There we go. All right. Then you could move Shuk2 if you choose to. You want to get closer at all?
Maybe a little bit closer. I'll get over here.
Why would you listen to me? 200 sessions.
Because you can't. Your thing can't get me from. Oops.
It's a trap.
Sorry.
It's a trap.
No,
I did not mean to move. I did not mean
Knox?
to move Legazi.
Knox and Dorman had to make saves when they moved in that close.
So, fortunately, Battletech rules apply. He is higher up, so he's not quite within the radius just yet.
Yeah, I'm on the ceiling, guys.
I thought he had removed his hand from the figure yet. I'm still catching it.
All right, then, Zomboids. Zomboids are piling in on Alisha, and while they may not be a threat in and of themselves, that flanking is going to grant advantage to this creature attacking her. So first, let's get some Zomboid attacks out of the way. I don't think any of the... Well, I'll do the 2 attacks that don't have advantage first. I don't think either of those hits. 19 doesn't hit you?
No, 22.
22, okay. And then with advantage, that's not going to do it. And then on this, the Dread Lord's turn. Let's see here. First thing it's going to do is use its bonus action. And that Wraith 21 versus Dorman.
Okay.
Would you give us a wisdom save once again, please? That is
16.
good enough. All right, that is 17 points of psychic damage. As this thing passes into you once again. Oh.
7.
Ouch.
Passing through, hey? Alisha, go ahead and give us your attack of opportunity. You want astonishing fortune that?
I have advantage against the creature if it's...
Oh, you
the
do?
one-
Okay, so that is a hit. And unfortunately, while you reduce it to 0 speed, that does not affect flying. It passes through you and Dorman
20 points.
and Knox and comes out here. Dorman, actually it'll come out right here between you all, so it doesn't take another attack of opportunity. I'll put that extra damage on there, and then let's see what everybody takes. Thank you for that. And all right. So, Alisha, that is 9 points of damage that you take as it passes through you. Dorman, 10 points of damage as it passes through you.
You already
And
said I took
Knox.
17?
Sorry?
Did you say I already took 17?
But that was from an attack from the Wraith. It's on its bonus action, it activates the Wraith, which attacked you. This is 10 on top of that.
I'm going to die.
And then for Knox, 16 points of negative energy damage.
Damn.
That's 26, 35.
We need to kill that thing. It needs to go down in one round.
It
Yeah,
has
that's
powered
not
itself
happening.
up. And then for its attack, one on Knox.
Oh man. I'm 8 to 16 total.
That 2 does not hit. And then the second attack. Does a 12 hit you? No, does a 15 hit you?
No, I've got a 16.
Nice.
Thank God.
Okay, so it swings at you and misses. Then Legacy is likewise down. And let me just do this here for no reason.
Listen.
Put a big red X on her character.
Yeah, for no reason.
Then I will use a legendary / villain action. And yet another of these things bursts out here and soars over to engage Alisha. A 19 doesn't hit you, right? No, I got advantage. Hold on. No, that doesn't hit you. So this thing is engaged with you but misses. Dorman, your turn. What are you doing?
Crying into my beard. I forgot to ask the first round. Do I start with weapons in my hand or assume that I have
Yeah,
weapons in my
assume
hand?
you've got weapons in your hands. Absolutely. In 5e,
Okay.
you can draw one weapon per turn anyway, like as a free action. It's like Savage Worlds in that way.
Well, I'm going to attack the living hell out of this wraith thing that just did a whole lot of damage to me.
Okay, go right ahead.
You're talking about this one with the yellow dot, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because I think the wraiths are the green things, but this
Well, yeah.
Dreadlord.
the Dreadlord with the yellow dot is the thing that has to die.
That thing.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And attack of opportunities work when I move out of their reach.
Yes.
Okay, so if I move, I'm
Oh,
not
in 5e,
trouble.
hold on.
You can move around them as
Yeah,
long
there
as
you
you
go.
still stay engaged with them.
Yeah.
If you move out of their reach, that's right. You get
Yeah.
hit.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to try to stab this Dreadlord thing with my weapons.
Go ahead.
Stabby. Kill it.
Should I go finesse weapons? Try to do more damage? No. I'm
Let's
just gonna Kinslayer attack number 1.
Okay. That is a miss.
Attack
You
number
want
2.
Astonishing Fortune that before you?
I spent mine already.
Did you? Oh, fuck. Okay. That is a hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. And as a bonus action, I'm going to follow it up with my sickle.
Go right ahead.
Nice.
That is a hit as well.
And
Nice.
as part of that bonus action, I'm going to give Chael my last bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Hopefully that does something.
We cut the trail.
And then I'm going to
He looks
move
inspired.
here.
No.
Okay. Then, Knox, what are you doing? Oh, Dorman, I need a con saving throw from you, too.
Oh, yeah.
And actually, I
Oh,
would have
and I
needed
gotta-
that at the start of your turn. So go ahead
Okay.
and give us a con save. You're
And I
fine.
made it.
You're fine. So we don't
And
need to go
then
back.
I get roll to see if I blink.
Okay.
All
I
right.
do.
You don't.
Don't.
Oh no.
Cool.
You can feel it shifting. You are far too close to a fissure for any other planar magics to work.
Oh yeah.
Learn something new every day. Okay.
Knox, what are you
Yep.
doing?
All right. Casting healing word as a bonus action.
Okay.
I will cast it at. I'll cast
Does
it
hold on, 5e
Someone gives me a
Does
prompt.
that draw an attack of opportunity?
Doesn't provoke. No, thankfully, no.
Okay.
Thank God, no. It's basically when you take damage, essentially.
Oh, got it. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right, so that's on Chael, by the way. I have a 60-foot range. It's a bonus action. So, Chael, you get 8 hit points.
No,
And I
you
don't know if it
don't.
does anything, but yep. Okay, that's what I was checking.
Sorry.
So there goes my bonus action. And then I can only do a cantrip now as an action. So this is going to be at disadvantage though, because of 2 reasons. 1, I'm poisoned, and 2, I am doing a ranged attack.
Oh right, you get to make your save at the end of your turn. Fuck.
Yeah, but either way, I'm making a ranged attack at somebody that I'm engaged with, so it's going to be.
Go right ahead.
I don't know if it's going to let it. I think it automatically would do it.
Yeah,
so
it always rolls with disadvantage.
Yeah, that's a.
Or advantage or disadvantage.
All right, so God.
Fortunately, we're not playing with critical fumbles in this campaign, so that is a miss.
All right, I tried and nothing worked. I'm going to stand there to try to just help Shug2 maybe get some flanking.
Okay, give us a con save too, please.
Oh, he's on the ceiling.
If you step down 1 to the bottom,
yeah, I forgot he was on the ceiling. I keep forgetting. Sorry about that. I'll move here. I'll move around and stay there. So when Dorman's turn comes up. All right.
And sorry, con save from you, Knox.
Yes, that's right. I forgot. I wasn't ignoring you on purpose.
Well, this is to your benefit if you want to remain poisoned. Not good enough, unfortunately. Hold on. Alisha, how is it 10 feet for your aura? For your save bonus?
Yes.
10 feet, okay. So, maybe I'll do this here. Just so everyone remembers where...
Yeah.
Where Alicia's... I'm trying to put it in a kind of unobtrusive color here.
Silvery blue?
Silvery blue. I can accommodate that. Absolutely. After what you guys are about to go through today is the very least I can do. So, there we go. Oh, hold on. I don't think everyone can see that, though.
Yeah, it's kind of barely visible.
Yeah, well, I don't want it to be obtrusive is a thing.
Okay, I can kind of see it.
Everyone can see it? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then, Alisha, speaking of Alisha, what are you doing?
5, 10.
Hold on, stop there. Because I got the first one gets an attack of opportunity on you. That is a miss. And then I've got, 2 zomboids. Both of those miss. One actually has advantage. Actually, that Wraith would have advantage too. Okay. There you go.
And with advantage...
That is a miss.
17. Plus 3 is 20.
Oh, plus 3 is 20. Yes, that's a hit. Then go ahead and roll your extra damage. Okay.
Nice.
Oh. I guess I'm going to use my... Astonishing Fortune.
Okay.
Come on. Damn it. Yes.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll extra damage.
No, not enough. Not enough.
All right.
I don't have
then
bonus action.
So I'm using a legendary action
To heal itself.
Dorman.
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. I hope.
Does a 19 hit you?
Of course it does.
21. Another. You take. That is 11 points of damage.
Yay.
Oh, just heal.
That's the spirit.
Knox. Does a 22 hit you?
Oh, yeah.
You take 16 points of damage.
Oh, God. Ow.
Then
Kalador.
Let the little figments of Dorman shake you awake from in your slumber. Come on.
you can almost hear it through that glowing region above you. A distant call. Come on! You can hear them coming.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do, and then you tell me if it works or not, Kevin.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to cast a spell on Kalador.
You cannot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're trying to work it. The connection to your god is severed in this distant and dead place. What do you do next? They're coming.
Ready my
Chael,
sword to
Cal?
heal. That's it.
Yeah, like, do we have our? Am I holding my weapons?
You realize you are, yeah. Shield as well.
I think Cal would rush at the kobold, at the gnolls. Gnolls? What is it?
Orcs.
Orcs. Oh, sorry, the orcs. Yeah, I would rush at the orcs.
Everything you've ever faced is coming back
Everything. I believe it.
There's a giant lake that's coming to attack you.
Oh God! please
Remember me,
no.
motherfucker!
Yeah. Yeah, I would rush at them. I think.
Okay.
would let them head on.
If you rush up into the fog, you may lose track of where Chael is.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'll rush to the edge of the fog. I won't leave where I can see him, essentially.
Chael?
But I've got my sword out and my shield braced.
What do you do?
Yeah, Chael definitely is just grabbing the shield, the sword, readying for combat, and following Kalador.
You can hear them. You have enough time to exchange one or two words before this horde hits you. Have you any last words in this step off into the afterlife?
I'll see you back with our friends.
Would you each give us a 2d20 roll, please?
I wasn't ready for that.
We're gonna play Conan now because we're all dead.
Nice! All right. The wave hits you before you realize, and surprisingly, it's Cal who falters first. These orcs seem emaciated, blanched. They're not undead, but they're most definitely dead. White, opaque eyes, and the wave hits you. Cal maybe is hit with the brunt of it. He is pushed further and further back towards the precipice. Chael, you hold firm. You are right now rolling death saves with disadvantage.
Ooh.
Chael has succeeded in this first round. Another round, 2d20, please.
Oh, Lord.
Come on.
Yeah, just press up.
Chael, you are pushed back as well. The two of you are lockstep. There may be 2 paces, 3 paces before you hit the edge. Cal and Chael, what do you say to one another before you make your next saves?
Oh,
Yeah, it's your turn now.
it's been an honor fighting by your side, friend.
It always will be.
Another death save, please.
Oh,
Yes,
that's
astonishing
it.
fortune that?
Cal's dead.
Astonishing fortune though?
Could have. I mean, no. That's 2 failed that you've got each right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and both with nat ones. Yeah.
So, you are like there's a moment where one of your feet slips off the edge. One moment here.
While I look up your new characters.
Don't worry, you'll be in good company shortly.
Yeah. Give me 6 3d6 rolls, please.
Dave?
And all of a sudden it's Wraith the Oblivion.
Dave, there is a whisper for you.
Get off my friends, you bastards!
And who comes charging in?
Oh yeah.
Droon, the Undaunted. Dave?
Awesome.
Damn it, Kalador.
He's got to get his voice.
Can't even get rest in the afterlife, damn it.
Dave, you have a character sheet now.
Nice.
You're my boy, Drone.
And I will. Let's see here.
This is going to turn to a paranormal game, but we're the ghosts.
Somebody in chat was like half psychic.
Yeah. Must have been peeking.
And there we go.
Damn it.
They're sitting behind us.
In chat, in the Discord, Dave, there's also a PDF of Droon, the Undaunted. What does he do as he charges into these numbers? And something looks off about Droon, most definitely.
He certainly looks bigger.
He's like, not yet. It's not their time.
His axes, flashing, carve an opening for you. And then you see Droon. There is another orc who somehow has snuck behind and stands right behind where Chael is. And she looks like that. She seems deeply confused. Droon, would you give us an insight roll, please?
Sure. The sheet looks blank, though. Just
The sheet is blank. Hold on.
yeah.
I mean, he's a ghost, so
It's kind of expected, but
everything's transparent.
No, the sheet. I see everything on the sheet.
Permission set right?
Is this the one you got, Dave?
I'll close it.
I mean, it's blank for us.
Yeah, I assume that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's what I was assuming.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
should have.
There's
There you go.
something. Wow, good roll.
So, while this horde of orcs behind you are trying to overwhelm your friends, this orc, you can tell she is not hostile and indeed seems confused. You have spent countless months here, so you are well aware of what happens when you first arrive here after passing.
An unending horde.
So, there is a pause in their momentum, partially because of the untamed fury of this dwarf, and partly because of the arrival of the orc. And we'll come back to you in a moment. We return to the land of the living.
They're
In
not
time
quite
for the
yet.
dead to act.
Yeah. Of course.
The dead and the soon-to-be.
That's right.
I meant the enemies, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up, we have a wraith touching Alisha. Oop. Oh boy. Wouldn't be an anniversary session without me dropping dice, guys. So first attack misses. Second attack misses. Another charges up, Alisha. This one has advantage. A 23.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Alisha starts talking like a dwarf.
That is 14 points of psychic damage. Would you please give us a wisdom save?
You got this. Come on.
Success. All right. Just barely, though.
Yes.
All right. So that was 14 points of damage. Zombies lumber forward. Whoa. Going after Dorman. Okay. One will have advantage, two do not. I think that misses. Dorman does 19 hit you.
Absolutely.
Damn it. Okay. 7 points of damage.
I'm at 1 hit point.
And then the one that has advantage. Best roll is a 13.
Nope.
All right. Then it is this thing's turn. There is a very tasty, untapped... Ooh, there's 2 untapped resources at top. This thing casts itself into the sky. Alisha, you get your attack of opportunity?
Did we get one?
Does. Oh, yeah. Actually, all of you guys do. Forget. This ain't PF2.
Cool. I want to stab it so hard.
18.
Okay, that is a hit. That is a hit, too. Nicely done, guys.
7.
Knox, do you have anything in your hand you could use for attack?
I have my staff, my apocalypse staff, but I'm afraid to use it as a combat tool. So
Okay.
I think he just will not do that.
So both Shuktu and Alisha... Oh, sorry, both Shuktu and Beetlebait will take... So Shuktu takes 15 points of damage. Beetlebait takes 7. As this thing repositions itself near the ceiling right here... Then it will compel those 2 specters to attack. They don't have advantage anymore, or wraiths, or whatever the heck those things are. 21, Alisha? Nope. Nice. Then I have 2 attacks on Knox from the... Fucking hell. That's a 13?
13
A
will
13
miss.
and an 11 were my attack rolls.
They both would miss.
Okay.
Thankfully.
It will then finish its move. Shuktu, you get an attack of... Oh, you don't have a melee weapon out. But Beetlebait will get an attack of opportunity.
Sure. Okay. Straight up. Come on, bite. There it is. Ah.
Okay. Then... Dorman.
Can I just... I thought after Chael and Kalador is Shuktu's turn.
Yeah, we missed Shuk too.
Oh, there's Shuktu. Sorry, Shuktu. Hold on. We're taking your turn. There we go. What are you doing? So you would have had visibility on this thing.
Yeah, I would have taken another shot at it.
First things first, give us a Constitution save, please. DC 17.
Okay. Is this against the necromancer or
Yes.
the wraith thing? Okay.
The Dreadlord, yeah.
The Dreadlord.
Okay. Because I think I put. Oh no, never mind. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Okay. Constitution save. Frack me.
Do you have Astonishing Fortune left?
Nope.
You are poisoned. Go ahead and give us your attack. It'll be at disadvantage.
Cool.
You say that, but I don't think you mean that.
No.
So that is unfortunately a miss, and then this thing completes its turn and its move. And Dorman, what are you doing?
Well, you see the Dorman's eyes are flickering left and right, like he can't really decide what he wants to do, but his hand comes up and
I'm going invisible,
energy.
and I'll see you guys in March.
Well, you think so, but his hand starts to glow with holy light as he casts a Cure Wounds spell at 4th level.
Nice!
And reaches over and tags Alisha with it.
Yay! Beautiful.
So it's a roll
Nice.
48 plus 4.
28 points of healing for you, Alisha.
Whoa. That would have been good
nice.
for you. You too, Dorman. You know, like, appreciate it.
You see the resignation on his face as he realizes he might die. And then he just turns his attention to the zombie next to him and just, bonus action, tries to stab him with his sickle.
Okay. That'll hit, and I think slashing is what you want against zomboids. So that is 5 points of damage. Any preference for which one you want to damage?
The one to the left of me.
One to the left, like immediate left or top left?
Immediate left.
Okay, you got it. All right. Then, Knox, what do you got in mind?
I'm going to do a magic missile at 4th level, but I'm going to divide up, which gives me 6 bolts. But I'm going to divide up. I'm going to give 2 bolts. I'm going to fire 2 bolts at each of the 3 zomboids.
Okay.
So 2 at each of the damaged zomboids. So I'm not going to put the spell in chat. I'll just roll 2d4 plus 2 3 times.
Okay.
So here's the first one. Oh, except for I put 2 R's. Okay, 7 on the first one.
7
That's
on the first one, the one next to Dorman?
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the one above that, directly above that one, 8.
Quit attacking
And the
my
last
initiative tracker.
I can't help myself. That's my go-to. And then 6 on the one directly north of Dorman.
Okay. Any bonus action or move?
I'm going to just move up 5 feet to there, and that is it.
Okay.
Actually, no, sorry. I do. I can't, yes, no, I can't. I can't use bonus action. That's it. Sorry.
Then, Alisha, what you doing?
Maybe clear the field, I think. The Wraith or whatever it is right above me.
Yep.
Or the one right north of Dorman, I guess. The injured one.
Oh, the zombie?
That's a zombie.
Zomboid? Yeah. Well, but for some reason my screen just went blank and I can't see any of the tokens, so I might refresh after this. But
Yeah.
so attack on
That is a miss.
on the zombie.
No, hold on. This is 5e. That actually, if you're attacking the zombie, that is a hit. Yeah. So
Okay.
that is enough to annihilate it.
Okay, and then she'll attack the Wraith right above her.
Okay.
And she's going to use the precise strike from her Squire St. Cuthbert ability.
Yep.
Make a weapon attack against a creature with advantage
Yep.
and take some extra damage. So let's just hit that bad boy.
Come on. That is a solid hit. Go ahead and roll
Yes.
extra damage.
It's a D8.
Yep. Here we go. 16 points of damage. Nice hit.
Awesome.
And then
And then she points back to the corner of the room. We need to kill that thing, though.
I don't even see it anymore.
Yeah.
we once again pass.
I'm
If
gonna
you want to
reconnect.
move, Dave, you go right ahead. You got
I'm
2
gonna
attacks.
I'm going to reconnect because I can't see anything on the screen.
Okay.
It's all black with a bunch of red bars and names.
Now go ahead and
Kevin-
change your voice, Dave.
Sorry, Kevin, should I have done a constitution check into my turn?
Yes,
for the
you should have.
poison?
Yeah.
Okay, and then now that I'm in Alicia's aura, I have advantage. Is that right?
You have not advantage. You have +3 to the total.
plus
Three to
3.
save.
Plus 3. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Alicia. That's awesome.
There
19.
you go. Oh no! Oh, that's +3. 19.
19. Yeah.
I'm lamenting it for no reason. Okay. Then, speaking of the lament, we turn once again into the precipice of oblivion.
Oh, I forgot to do my blink roll.
It would not work anyway, so there's no point in
I thought the
rolling.
thing was gone. Never mind.
Then, there's a brief moment where these hordes, these spectral orcs, And Droon, you would know there is nothing left of these things. When you spend time in this place, your very person is leached away slowly. You can feel it yourself. Tell us what Droon would say as he sees his friends. He thought them dead at the hands of the orcs, and that they had cast him to some faraway plane. They're here. Months have passed. And in this place, you do not sleep, you do not grow hungry, but you are ever weary, and ever cold, and ever hunted. What do you say, Droon?
Why are you here? You shouldn't be here.
We came to save your soul, friend.
Yeah. Been trapped here for who knows how long. Can't get to my god. Can't see those who've passed before me. Just fighting at this damn cliff face forever. Where are the rest?
Probably fighting the necromancer, I assume.
If you gesture up, you can see that hazy, glowing circle above, out over the cliff.
Yeah. Still in the realm of the living, it would seem.
I see. So you fell, did you?
Yes.
Well, it's good to have company. We can push these bastards back. Maybe get a
Legazi
breather.
says to you, "Who is this dwarf?"
This is the one we've come to rescue. This is our friend Druin.
And those. She looks out into the mist and hears the roaring. I can hear them. They are my kin.
Who's this? Orc.
She's been our guide. We saved her from a fate worse than death.
But she's not with the necromancer, though.
No.
She looks
No,
at
her
you.
people were corrupted.
I
And
have
it's-
sworn to eat his heart.
That'd be a
You
black
two have a
meal.
lot in
But
common, really.
that'd be a black meal, but I like the sentiment.
Where are
Sure.
we? Is this death?
No, this is something between death and life and afterlife.
We are not yet dead.
No.
Well, maybe. I don't know. Not
Then-
alive.
We're not dead. Not yet, at least.
Then how do we escape? I have an oath to fulfill. I have promised
have
his
sworn.
heart to Groomsh.
My last words were of Grimsh.
It is little
Kevin-
wonder that you find yourself here, then, dwarf.
Yeah,
Can I make
friend.
a religion check
Sure.
for,
Friends
like,
with-
any type of planner knowledge?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Just
Well,
trying to
he's-
kind of figure out what plane we might be on.
That's, well, it is an undead afterlife related thing. You're effectively in a pocket dimension, you think. Which means that the rules may just, in the same way that you are viewing what is metaphorically happening or literally happening to your souls in this way, it may be manipulated in that way as well.
So, like, this could actually more be a side effect of being in the night below, really, than anything planar.
Very unlikely. This is definitely, you sense that the Dreadlord had a fissure. You have been pulled through it and would have gone cascading down. That
Yep,
is why
okay.
you are not able to make saves. That is why you were not able to operate planar magics, is because if you follow through with it, there is one way to go. The tide is overwhelming at this point, and yet the four of you have survived. Your spirits are intact. And if you can get up there,
You're right.
your body's a weight. At least for 3 of you.
Yeah.
Sorry, friend.
Yeah, he doesn't know.
Well, we need to find a way out of here then.
I think. Oh God! And now I'm trying to think. I mean, there's the half part of me that's like, okay, you know, we make the death saves and we come back to life and we go out. And then there's the other part of me. It's like the narrative part of me that's just like wanting to just. I want to just run off the cliff and take this leap of faith. Just this belief.
You
in
can tell
Korra.
your gut that will most certainly lead to doom.
I know. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, I don't know what to do, you know? And that's frustrating for Chael.
And you can hear the orcs are all charging in again.
I'm gonna say, so I've been trying to say something to Legazi. Legazi, are you saying these orcs that attack us are your people?
Yes!
Convince them to stop!
I cannot convince them. They are maddened! I cannot convince them to stop.
I'll
Not for
convince
all
them to
time.
stop. I'll fight them then. You guys.
You have been here for months, you say. What good has your fighting done so far? And Alisha, or Druin, you know you face the same orc at least 7, 8 times. Multiple of them. They fall. You think you may have even died yourself here, now that you think of it. There is no exit here, except oblivion. And orcs, for whatever their faults may be, they do not give up. Your gods, says Legazi, have they anything to offer?
No more than yours.
I have sworn to Groomsh. And you can hear the orcs are beginning to charge in. She looks up. If I can convince them. If I can convince them. We could climb.
Ha! I don't climb. If you can't convince them, I'll hold them off while you climb.
She looks at you. What they say of dwarves is true. Stupid! And fated. No wonder so many of our kind kill you.
You said stubborn wrong, but yes, fated. Illiterate
So,
orcs.
Chael, if you remain here longer, you all are likely to end up partly the way Druin is now,
Yeah.
and eventually how these orcs are.
Right. We have to get out.
Legazi looks. No one of our gods has answered. She looks at you, Druin. You knew of the necromancer.
Yes.
Did you offer his heart to your god?
No.
And she looks at you, Chael. And you, weakling of the Elf King, did you offer your god his heart?
No.
I have sworn that to Groomsh. And mighty Groomsh can hear a beating orc heart wherever it may be. Can the same be said for your gods?
I've done my part.
Do you give up so easily? Dwarf! Coward! Weakling! Do you not bend your knee to the god of battle?
Droon steps up, puts his hand on her chest and pushes her back and says, "Don't mess with me, or I'll send you over that cliff. I don't care who you are in the other world."
She looks over at them. You see. Is he so changed? So timid? You, elf. Would your elf king hear your words, wherever your heart may be?
Chell points up at that circle of light and says, "All light comes from Coralon. He sees me, and he tests me, and I have ever been faithful, and he has ever rewarded me. We will go back."
And the necromancer.
So we're going to wipe the floor with him.
Swear it for your god.
I swear by the light of Coralon that all the undead will be destroyed by his eternal radiance.
And she turns to you, Droon. That is two.
You waiting for me? Swear by Clangadin that I would destroy the necromancer? I pledged that to the Paul phrase. I just didn't say I was gonna eat his heart or whatever the hell you said.
She steps forward.
Stupid orc.
Fear even lurks in orc hearts. But Groomsh eats our fear. He feasts on it, grows strong. Can the same be said of your orc dwarf fighter?
Clangadin laughs in the face of Groomsh.
Then what do you offer your god?
Eternal axes, slay his enemies, destroy all that evil that stands in my way, help those who can't help themselves. More than you could ever offer.
And of the necromancer.
If I could, I would destroy the necromancer myself.
And she steps back. Then you hear that. You, weakling elf king. You, coward dwarf war god. And mighty Groomsh. 3 have been offered. 3 must come and take this for them. But, chill. You can hear there's a chant that's beginning to come from the orcish spirits. Roomsh, 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 groomsh, 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 groomsh. It is not the maddening, senseless cacophony you heard before. They seem to be acting in one will.
And they don't seem to be advancing anymore either.
Legazi says then, 3 gods. Do you hear us? And there is something that dawns on you, Chael.
Yeah.
In the history of the Flanace, there has never been a prayer so singular offered of these 3 enemy gods.
Yeah, I mean, Corlon and Groomsh, I mean, that's about as antithetical as you can get.
As is Clangadin is the god of battle.
Yeah.
And while giants will always be the most hated of enemies of them, the orcs are not far behind. And the dwarves have bottomless wells of hatred for their foes. So to compare the two is really meaningless.
Might as well be standing on a parapet, count numbers or something.
The challenge is, of course, that you realize, Chael, there are 3 sworn champions for their gods, but one of them has no body to which to return.
Mm-hmm.
Let's return to the land of the living.
Damn it.
And, I didn't come over.
Kalador, Chael, Legazi.
So Shark 2 would be up next, but I do appreciate the message I got from one of you reminding me of the legendary actions.
Oh, Andrew, why did you do that?
Okay. It will do something. And you can hear a howl of pain from elsewhere. And Alisha, those... Oh, shit. 19 doesn't hit you, but does a 20... I think a 25 does, right?
Yep.
Give us a wisdom save, please.
So glad I healed you.
Yeah. That is... So 16 points of damage, and then a wisdom save from Alisha, please. Not 1.
Oh!
16 would have dropped her to 0 if I hadn't done that.
Oh my god. Yep.
Alisha, you are dazed. And you can make a save at the end of your round in order to end that condition.
Ooh. That's the MDCM special, isn't it?
Oh, it is. Yeah, what is that one? Do you remember the dazed condition?
It's a unique...
I want to reach to the back of the book here.
Damn it, roll 20.
I think Dazed is like literally page 4, 5 of the book.
Oh, okay, thank you.
It's in the intro.
Let's see here. Days, yeah, thank you very much, Andrew.
It's in the intro. Beware of your DM using this against you.
Yeah. Dave, Alisha can do a move or an action or a bonus action.
Okay.
Okay. Then Shuck 2, what are you doing?
I'm gonna see if this asshole went somewhere I can see it. Apparently not.
Okay.
Okay. Can I hold an attack action
Yep.
for the second that thing becomes visible again?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Okay.
I will do that.
All right. Zomboid on Dorman.
No.
Dorman, does a 12 hit you?
It does not.
Okay. I have 2 wraiths to act. Whoa, that's a 25 again on Alisha. You can't get more dazed, so you just take 16 points of damage.
Oh, I'm so glad I healed her.
Could be
I know.
confused.
And, sorry?
Dazed and confused?
Dazed and confused, yeah. Then on this thing's turn, it does the same thing it did with its legendary action, you can hear a scream of an orcish spirit spawned and then consumed. And then, Dorman, what are you doing?
Well, since I have 2 people within touch range, I'm going to cast Heroism.
Nice.
That's a 3rd level spell, myself, Alisha, and Knox, so I think that's 8 temporary hit points per round. My level, right?
Your spellcasting ability modifier.
Oh, okay, then it's 4.
Okay.
4 temp hit points. It'll offset some of the potential.
Yeah.
But it lasts for up to a minute, and it says they get those hit points at the start of each of their turns.
Yeah, so it keeps going back up. Whack-a-mole.
Then,
Yeah, just keep concentration.
then for my bonus action, I'm going to try to kill that last zombie
Please do.
with my sickle.
Go
Come
ahead.
on, brother.
Yeah.
That is good enough.
Awesome.
Do you want to move too, or you want to...
Do you want to provoke an attack of opportunity?
You could shift to the other side of it without taking an attack of opportunity if you want to grant Alisha advantage.
I do. I want her to mess them up.
Okay, you got it. Knox, what are you doing?
All right. First, I'm going to do healing word at level 2 on Alisha. Let me choose level 2. So she's gonna get 5.
Okay.
I mean, 8.
Back, and then I'll do. Sorry, 8. Yes, thank you. And then I will do a cantrip. So I'll choose the this wraith here, the one in between Dorman and Alisha, and I'm gonna attack with a firebolt.
Okay.
Nope, 10.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Then what can't you see, Dorman?
The super demon lord.
Oh,
thing.
the Dreadlord. Yeah. All right, Alisha, you have a move, an action, or a bonus action. What are you doing?
Like, I almost swung with Drune's character. Like, what happened to my... Why does my character sheet say Urfalak? I'm like, oh. I'm on the wrong one, that's why. She's going to swing at the one right above her. As soon as my character sheet reloads.
Go right ahead. I will point out, Dave put on the dwarf mask before without knowing. Dave did not know that Drew was making an appearance tonight.
Oh, is he wearing his...
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I can't see you, but that's great.
Oh, that's awesome.
That is a solid hit. And your second attack?
Oh, because I get 2 attacks from the attack action?
Yep.
Okay. And keeping you in suspense.
Come on. You need to hack your dedicated line again. Solid hit. Again. All right. Then, before Cal's turn, we're taking another legendary action to move through Knox and Alisha and end up there. So,
It's over.
Knox, 6 points of damage. Alisha,
Okay.
Don't forget your
6
4
points of
temporary hit
damage. Yeah, so take your temp. So 2 points to each of you.
Yeah.
Then we return once again.
Wait, Kev.
Yeah.
Does I held an action?
Oh yes, yeah. Go ahead, make your attack. Remember, you're still poisoned, so you have disadvantage.
It's
Yeah.
full health. Oh my god.
Yeah, it
used to roll a 20,
healed
bro.
quite a bit. Forget it.
Okay. Then
Bloody hell.
it is back to the edge of oblivion. Now, the problem you have seen, Shale. Roosh, roosh, roosh. Where did you leave Drune's body? It is here, but
In the
I
stone.
mean, yeah, it's in the stone. I don't know, levels from us.
oh yeah, he would return back and die nearly instantaneously because he is
Yeah.
completely encased in stone.
Yeah. So he has to stay here.
Is that what you say?
Yeah, I think actually, I mean, because, Chael cognates it. I mean, his little brain's been working the whole time, trying to find what avenues there are that get us all out of here, basically.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just comes out. He has to stay here.
Stay here.
When we buried you, Dorman melded you with a stone.
So
we buried you in the
Legazi,
safest,
go ahead.
best place we could.
That's befitting a dwarf.
To keep him from using his body's undead material.
And yeah, to protect you from any type of undead, unnatural, unholy resurrection. If we take you back, you're going to go back to that body and die again.
We weren't
Well-
prepared to save you. Just to set your soul free.
I thought you had gone on, my friend. I thought you were with Langdon. I didn't know you were here. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And a tear just trickles out of Chael's eye.
So you're gonna go back then?
We have to. Our friends need us. We have to stop this evil. You would have done the same. And I know you want to stop it as well.
But you... Can you remember some things, maybe?
Yes.
Del Dorman, damn it. Your spells are pretty useful. Even if I got caught in them from time to time. And maybe I complained a little too much. Keep taking care of the group. They need you. And I did too. And Knox, you fire-eyed bugger. Never knew what you're into. And I guess I probably wouldn't care. Okay, well, maybe I do. Just do what's best for your soul. And be safe, my friend. And June looks over at Shale. Sometimes a punch in the face, Shale, is as good as a witty comeback. Especially if it's a certain tavern keeper. And maybe keeping one's temper in check is okay too sometimes, I guess. Thanks for always being there. For keeping us alive. Sorry. Need to drink some water. I'm trying to drink it through my beard. It's not working.
Out of practice.
Out of practice for this voice. Kalador, if we had a leader, it's you. Maybe not the first to speak up, but the first to take action. Defend his friends. You're the dwarven shield brother I never had. I'll miss you.
I've missed you every day. And you'll give him a big hug.
And that rascal Tanev, he sure didn't deserve being made stone, but I hope you find a way to get him above ground and make him right again. If not, make sure he stands over maybe the front door of the Silver Bullet. That'd be a good guard, good bouncer. And Shuck too. I didn't know him that well, but pretty much follow him anywhere in the Underdark. He's a great scout. Real solid, even for a deep gnome. Give him a pat on the head for me. I don't know if Elenian will ever show up, but if he does, tell him the dirt off what I really think of him. That he wasn't so bad. Elf or not. And I kind of miss him. You know, these little, what were they, mud projectiles or something? And, lastly, that blasted bard. Rilligal. I was still stuck in the web. Yeah, it didn't hurt that much. He was a good lad. Hope he fares well, wherever he is. I don't know. I'm talking too much. You guys got to get the hell out of here.
So as you guys are talking, Legazi is starting to shake her head like...
Yeah.
All dwarves as long-winded as their beards, as you are.
That's a lifetime summed up in a couple of breaths. Lifetime of friendships.
That's how friends do one another.
She is
I
staring
don't know
at
you
you.
very well, but I hope when you're done with this group that you can... that they'll say the same kind of things about you.
She looks at you. She looks at Chael, and then lands eyes on Cal. She turns and walks towards her horde. Orcs of the broken skull! Roomsh, 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 roomsh. They're all cheering. I know your pain. Now, here, on the edge of nothingness, my heart beats for two things. To crush the weak followers of the Elf King and the helpless followers of the Dwarfish Lords. Groomsh has promised us these lands that we might feast on the sweet blood of elves and break the brittle bones of dwarves. Groomsh, his hatred, holds for them over all things. Last one. Groomsh hates over all others an unfaithful orcish heart. Roosh, roosh, roosh. These weaklings have offered to their gods the necromancer's heart. Would we see Groomsh deny that honor? Roosh, roosh, roosh. She turns and runs over to Kalador, grabs you by the chest and pulls you forward, pointing at Chael. This one prays to the Elf King, that one to the weak dwarfish god of war. She pulls you forward. I've not seen you pray. You will offer the heart of the necromancer for Groomsh's glory. What do you say, Cal?
Fine.
Oh, she's pointing at me, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I shall.
Whoosh! There's a cheer from the crowd. Then, vengeance is of such value to Groomsh. Let him show you what miracles he can work. These weaklings need lifting, orcs. What will you offer them? And suddenly, they surge forward. But in place of facing you, they are beginning to stack on one another, forming a ladder. And as one, still chanting, Groomsh, 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 She leans into you, Droon, and pulls you forward. This one will see my vengeance done, and my oath fulfilled. Pray that your God will answer as I know mine will. Chael, Cal, and Droon. What do you guys do? The ladder of orcs, or the pile, is beginning to teeter out and somehow is leaning out, yet not falling. Such is orcish determination.
Yeah, Cal will put his sword away and put his shield on his back and begin climbing the orcish ladder.
Groomsh.
Yeah.
Chael, Droon.
Yeah. As soon as Cal starts going up, Chael's right behind.
Groomsh. And Droon?
Yeah, he'll bring up the rear.
Legazi grabs you, Droon, and she says, "Tell that paladin woman she must strike vengeance for me."
I will. You will be avenged.
Our three heroes, if it is possible to both hate and cheer for one at the same time, that is what these orcs are doing. To understand how valued vengeance is in the orcish heart, let us go back to that tavern. Oh, so many years in the future. A silence, a hush has fallen over the crowd. And the child says, and what happened then? And the bard leans in and says, there is one time since the dawn of light in our world, since Tharizdun was chained and life came here. One time when Clangadin Silverbeard, Coralon Larathian, and Groomsh worked a singular purpose. 3 enemies, eternal as time, worked the Nemesis revelation. And let us return to the land of the living. Now, there are a couple of things I need you guys to do. First, let's catch up where we were. There was a legendary action that was just taken. This thing looms above you all. And then, I would like you all, Chael and Cal included, to go ahead and heal 30 hit points. I would like you all to as well complete a long rest.
Oh, wow.
And
Oops.
I went the other way.
Does this do this? Yep. Beautiful.
Dave,
Oh,
I would like you to roll initiative for Droon.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
It's a Festivus miracle.
Is there a button for long rest?
So spells.
Long rest.
yeah, there's a button.
Yeah,
Wait, should I be at 30
The
then?
button may not work for some reason. Remember, you got to toggle that stuff for it.
It healed me the
Onward.
rest of the way. Is that correct or no?
Me too.
Yeah.
No, you should not have
No, just
healed
stay
you
at
the rest
30.
of the way.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I thought that was the point of saying
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And then
The button did that. It's
Yeah.
hell's the button?
Wasn't trying to cheat.
It's a characteristic.
Halfway down, right?
Yeah, so anything you gain back, you're not going to be able to spend any hit dice, unfortunately, but you will
great.
gain half of your hit dice back, and then...
It automatically did my spells. I didn't have to do anything. That's great.
Yep. Yep. And there is Droon, the Undaunted.
Is he a ghost?
He is flesh and blood and axes.
Awesome.
And all pissed off dwarf. Yup.
Very
Yes.
much so. And guys, we'll find out what happens next in the new year.
Oh, hey, come on! I could stay up later.
What? The extended edition, like Lord of the Rings?
I don't know. I got
200
no plans on
episodes.
hiking my ass to Toronto tomorrow, so like, you know, I'd sleep in. Don't tell my boss.
So then, first off, for those listening at home, thank you so much for... Oh, hold on. I feel like we're missing someone here. There we go. For those listening at home, thank you so much for joining us for our 200th session of our ongoing Night Below campaign. As is always the case, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns regarding the session, the campaign, or the game you're playing, please don't hesitate to leave a comment in the comment section down below. But I will say an enormous thank you to everyone who has joined us, everyone who has commented on any of our sessions, anyone who has binged it from the beginning, anyone who's been here from the beginning, joined us late. Otherwise, thank you so much for joining us on this, this very, very long voyage that started on a whim. I'll say this again at the end of the session, but a huge thank you to everybody who is here today: Dave, Will, John, Jeffrey, George, Andrew, to everyone who has, Hobbs, Arlen, Brent, am I missing anyone? I don't think who played.
Steve.
And Steve, of course, and Steve. Thanks to everybody who has joined us for any part of our journey through the Night Below. This has been an enormous amount of fun, and I can't wait to see what you guys are going to do next for this. Before we launch into the outro, does anybody else have anything they wish to say or anything they wish to do? I know we normally wrap things up right away, but if any of you guys have anything you wish to say to particularly the folks at home, we had a chance to chat amongst ourselves before, but I'll shut up for a moment.
I was wondering if you touched up Droon's artwork, because he's definitely got darker eyes than in my original picture.
He does. Seems like he's got a lot more gray in his hair, too.
And grayer skin.
You'll have that on the big jobs.
He's less ready.
What's that?
He's less ready.
He's less ready. Yeah. Anyone?
Just thanks to anybody who's been here since the beginning. If you have watched all 200 episodes instead of watching Netflix or whatever, you know, I mean, because there's a ton of things out there you could watch, trust me.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks to anybody who's been with us the whole time. I appreciate it. Even if it's just one person, that's good enough.
The Goblin Warrens, to the Aarakocra Cliffs, to the giant encampments, and wow.
Drinking with what was it? I don't know, it wasn't hobgoblins. It was
Bugbears?
bugbears. Drinking with bugbears and getting poisoned by the fish oil and
Finding traps the hard way.
finding traps.
Yeah.
Dealing with
burning our-
the ever-leaking ring.
Taking a ride from a dragon after you killed her brother.
4 different
that
game
was
systems?
Oh yeah.
Systems.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
God.
CNC, oh man.
TF2, 4E.
Yeah.
Burning
All
your
that-
companions accidentally.
Accidentally.
Frame and-
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's
I would say that I agree with everything everybody has said, and I would especially thank Kevin for running this amazing game along with so many others on this channel, and this one being the longest so far, and it just keeps getting more fun for me. I know I'll speak for myself, and also to my fellow players, like I always look forward to the game, and we've been through some crazy times in the world through the course of this so far, and it's one of the things that's helped keep me sane, at least, to have that couple hours every week to just take my mind off of everything that's going on around me and focus on like having fun with my friends. So yeah, it's been a great journey so far. Looking forward to the next 200 sessions. To see who comes back then. Maybe Elanian. We'll see.
Would you say it's unexpected we survived so long?
I would say.
Yeah.
One thing I would say, and this is the old school in me, but this is how you play D&D. You set a schedule, you get a table that's got enough people in it, and you play, even if you just play once a week, 2 hours, look at what you accomplish.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done. You know, Kevin, I think we were talking before everything started. You know, this is the longest that he's ever done a game and a group, you know, a campaign. So that's the one thing I would tell anybody who's watching this. And it doesn't matter what edition. It doesn't. Just be regular, be consistent, and keep doing it, and it'll stick eventually.
Yeah, and the emergent elements that we see over the course of the campaign and whatnot. That's the other thing too. I will say is patience is definitely a virtue for this kind of thing. You do not need to get story elements out and rush them when you need to. The players will eventually get to them, and it's so much more satisfying when they make their way there. You know, finding out information and putting context into stuff, even if it comes, particularly for players like these, who are conscientious and who are keeping track of what's going on in the world, being able, when they start putting that stuff together, like, wait a minute, is this the person who we, you know, met 4 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah, that started all this mess.
Yeah. Like 2 weeks ago, 4 years ago was when we started.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I have 55 pages of notes.
Wow.
And handwritten notes.
The short
Are they
story.
like
yeah.
Bill
I have something to add as well. I'd just like to say that, you know, I look back to when the channel was new. I mean, for me and Kev, I guess that would be, we've been gaming together for a long time, but when we first started streaming on YouTube, and there was a lot of times where it was sort of just me and Kevin, and we'd be doing a lot of one-shots and switching games all the time. We certainly never imagined to play a game, I don't think, for 200 sessions with such a huge group of awesome people. And I just feel really blessed to have such good friends.
100%.
From all over the world, and it's awesome.
Well, that's the added thing too, is how many people we've met through the game by way of like folks in chat or folks in on the Discord server or whatnot too. It's just been,
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good community of people at this point, of gamers, and it's wonderful.
Yeah.
All of our games. Yeah. Totally.
I was just looking back when I first started playing Iron Gods on the channel. It's been what, a month from now would be 5 years.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Yeah, it's crazy how much time has gone by. You should see how short my hair and how thin I am in earlier sessions of this campaign. It's astonishing. Then,
These sessions. Well, hanging out with you guys has been really amazing. Like, just Cav running the games, all you players, and the people in chat. You know, like we've had some folks that have like not just watched this campaign, but have been around for a long time. Like, you know, like Ice King and Wayne Brack, and even Crumb, who was, you know, like in the chat long before he was a player on the channel. And it's just, it really makes this special. It's not just, hey, what are you doing Wednesday? Oh, I'm playing D&D. It's like, no, I'm hanging out with friends. I'm chatting with friends in the group chat or in the YouTube chat, and it's this has gotten me through the pandemic, and it's carried me on beyond, and it's been pretty awesome. Mm-hmm. So thanks.
Yeah. Just so everyone knows, if you're somebody who posts in Discord or the YouTube chat, you're considered part of the family too.
100%.
Yeah, and I would add one last thing, which is that the incredible bonus of all of this also is that Kevin has set up this connection to a charity. So there's been so many generous people who've participated in helping kids around the world. I think that to me is always amazing, and the fact that people are willing to donate their money in hard times to benefit all those kids. That's just like the extra added bonus on top of the whole thing.
Look, I'm not playing D&D. I'm doing a charity live stream. Leave me alone.
I will say too, helping kids all around the world.
Further to what Will said too, I will tell you, I didn't have anything planned for session 200. This is one of the really great things about just like seeing what happens and writing from there. I did not know that what happened today. I didn't know this was going to happen last week. Things went the way they did last week, and they ended up in a certain way. And I had some ideas of what might happen later on the castle. I'm like, you know what? We can take these plans and I can rework it. We can make it something special for session 200. So it's something to be said. Like Dave was gracious enough to prep some closing thoughts for Droon after he passed. So I said, well, there's probably going to be an opportunity we might see him. Dave didn't know this was happening tonight.
Yeah, but you asked me about that in September. I wrote those lines September 22nd.
Yeah.
And I've been just sitting on them until, someday eventually I get a chance. So.
Yeah.
I'm
that's
pretty
awesome.
sure now that Dorman's seen an actual miracle by Clangadin, like Droon's back, I'm converting.
Clangadin, Coralon, and Groosh.
Droon's back, that's all I know. I pushed him in the stone.
Then, any last closing thoughts, guys, before I launch into my spiel?
No.
I don't know. Just
Here's to another 200 more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
200.
Here's to
To 200. 200.
Yeah,
And
to
another
200. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to get to 12th level. Damn it.
Wait till you see the XP you guys get for witnessing a tri-graced miracle. So, then, for those listening at home, as always, thank you so much for joining us for session 200 of our Night Below. I'm so sorry for what's about to happen to our heroes in session 201.
It's on. We'll arrest it now. Your monsters are dead.
What else is new?
Yeah.
What else is new?
We will be back in the new year. I don't have the offhand the date, but we're not going to be playing. We are playing some other stuff over the holidays, but we will be back in the new year with more sessions of the Night Below campaign. And we are not taking a war story until at least the summer. So we will be carrying on and seeing what happens with our heroes for the coming months in this campaign. There's also a link down below in the description of this video to the Dungeon Musings Discord server. You're more than welcome to join us over there. We have channels dedicated to this campaign, this game, and every other game that we run on the channel for the most part, most of our other campaigns. There's some terrific people over there, and as in addition to these fine folks, tons of great people, very helpful, very knowledgeable, very friendly. You're more than welcome to join us over in that community. And I saw someone post on our Savage Guard campaign about the difficulty finding players. I'll point out we also have that Find a Group channel, and while it's not guaranteed that you're going to find a group, there's some great people who are semi-regularly looking for people to play with. So, and sometimes it's a matter of having an idea proposed for a game before people realize, yeah, I want to play that, and yeah, I can find the time. So,
what I've learned by being on the channel so long is jump in. Water's warm.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're not doing brain surgery here. We're not, no one's life lies on the line here. Let's fucking jump in and get playing. There is also a link down below to our friends at Noble Knight Games. Noble Knight Games is the preeminent unionized retailer of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs in North America. Not only do they have an excellent selection of new role-playing games, card games, and board games, they have an unmatched selection of hard-to-find and out-of-print RPGs. If in their extensive collection they have something that is not in stock, then you can put it on a want list and they'll send you an email when it comes in. And if you make a purchase of $10 or more through their website, be sure to enter the code FALLMUSER, all caps, all one word, and you'll save yourself 10% on your purchase. That'll change on January 15th, 2024. So if you're listening to this at another time, come back to one of our more recent videos and you will find whatever the discount code is on there in the description of the video. There's also a link down below, as George has alluded to the Heroes Save Villages campaign. That is the charity fundraising campaign that we run on the channel. It benefits the SOS Children's Villages International charity, a really terrific organization. Active in over 130 countries, benefiting over 80,000 orphaned and abandoned children. There are a number of crisis areas where they're active right now. You can learn all about their initiatives by following that link. You can make donations there as well. None of that goes to the channel or any other middleman. It just goes to help out the SOS Children's Villages with their work with those kids. And we have concluded our charity sessions for the year, but if you are interested in seeing what the generous donors to the Hero Save Villages campaign put together this year, there is a playlist for the Year of Ill Omens, our year-long 6-part campaign that the generous donors have voted on for all elements, the setting, the era, the game we played, and the types of heroes we played. A 6-part story stretched across space and time. So we'll have more information about our charity initiatives in the new year. But until then, all donations that go through that link still go directly to SOS Children's Villages International. And if you're either Canadian, if you're in North America at least, you can also get your tax credit for it too. So it is a registered charity. The last thing I will say is, and to say an enormous thank you really does not do enough. How do I do it without putting too fine a point on it? I don't say it 200 times, but I think I have said it 200 times, and I'll say it 200 more. Thank you to Dave, Will, John, Jeffrey, George, and Andrew. Thank you so much for playing tonight, guys, and I look forward to seeing you again in the new year. Then, for those listening at home, we'll be back in the night below. Let me rephrase that. We'll be back in the retaking of Broken Spire Keep in a couple of weeks' time. But until then, we hope that we gave you a couple of hours, or 400 hours, give or take, to take your mind off the troubles of our world and think about the troubles that these heroes are trying to put right as they retake Broken Spire Keep. And until we see you again, stay safe, stay healthy, happy gaming, and happy holidays.